breath equals equanimity. This was something we made a behind the scenes video for our Lantern Valley Studio stories, and in one of them last month, he went on a long hour rant, basically, talking about this. So go watch that. But the basic fundamental point is how, I mean, you could go on again about it, I guess.
Yeah, but what's a simple version?
I think it was just like how
breath is always there, and there's this innate, inherent equanimity with it. Like, there's no, when you're breathing in, there's no I need more, or then you have too much, and I get rid of it. You start exhaling. Like it's not. There's complete balance with it to the point where we forget that we're breathing.
Yeah.
Like I always refer back to just when I'm trying to talk to somebody about like how awareness works. Is like, how many times in your life have you realized that you were, or just been generally understanding that you were inhaling versus exhaling and vice versa? Now, like, it's something that's with us from the moment we're born as a human being to the end in our very last breath. That's what they call it often. And how often do people like realize that they are breathing, and at what stage in the cycle of breath, this perpetual, endless, infinite thing for as long as you're alive, are you conscious of
right now?
Happening?
Right now,
yeah. Just like it's this constant thing. It's when you're speaking, when you're eating. Like, there's always breath, and we're so equanimous with it. We're so balanced with it. We have no attachment to it being one way or another.
Yeah,
it just
like,
goes.
Yeah, there's no.
It's like the only time people realize it is when they're choking or yawning, or
you never like rolling in thought like, oh, I really need to get more in breaths. Like I don't have enough in breaths in my life. Yeah. It doesn't become a story ever.
So when rolling in misery, when rolling in a story, like whatever it is, to return to breath, and why one of the many reasons that it's such an amazing tool and why it's used across like every kind of meditative, spiritual, whatever practice that exists, is if you just are paying attention to breath while anything else is going on, while elated, while miserable, anything, there is a tiny like portion, even if it's just like a fraction of the mind, of your state of being, is equanimous, is balanced, is not reacting, and you're just building on that. So when anything else is happening, your mind has a trace of peace that is building, because you're not, maybe deliberately, maybe not, but aware of this respiration, this thing that is continuous, always with you, and you have no qualms about it. You have no conclusions about it. It's just there. And like that, if you can latch onto that tool, that'll keep you sane. That'll keep your sanity throughout all things. Even if it's just a trace of it, it's there and it builds.
That actually reminds me, Dana, a friend of ours, I saw her recently and hadn't seen her for quite some time. And I was like, are you still meditating? And she's like, not as much as I used to, but like, if I don't do it, I notice I'm pretty sure she said, like, use the words, it makes me, I get more insane or something, you know? And I was like, yeah, that's a good way to put it. It really is just how to be more like sane, you know? That's really as simple as it gets.
Yeah.